Hi, I'm Madhurima Chakravarti, and this is my father, Chef Satanshu. Baba is a five-star chef. When I was growing up in Bombay, we used to love Frankie, which we can't use. We're not making Frankie because it's a trademark, right?
Yes.
We're going to make our own Kathi rolls, but we're going to make different kinds.
On the line of Frankie.
On the line of Frankie, but it's nothing
To do with them.
yeah, no copyright infringement at all.
We'll first make the parathas ready. Then we'll go for different fillings. Of one we are making with the beef. Other two are grilled items, Indian grill with salmon tikka and paneer tikkas. And then we'll, in the last stage, we'll have the assembling of all the kathi rolls together.
So if you don't know, Kathi rolls are sort of a bread or a paratha which has some egg and then a filling, and we're going to put it all together, and it's incredibly popular for very good reasons. So, okay, so in this bowl, what do we have, Baba?
Whole wheat flour.
Okay, that's atta. We got atta from the Indian store, or you can use whole wheat flour.
Whole wheat flour. And then we'll have all-purpose flour. That is maida.
So we're using a second kind of flour?
Yes.
Why do we do that?
2:1. That's because of the elasticity. This is because of the texture and more healthy point of view, health point of view. So we had 2 parts of whole wheat, 1 part of all-purpose.
And this is, it's not baking, so it's approximation. Right?
Yeah. Little bit of here and there won't make any difference.
Okay.
I need some salt, maybe a teaspoon of salt.
And this big one is the
Yeah.
teaspoon.
That's fine.
And this is kosher salt, so that's stronger,
You
right?
use kosher salt, that's good for health even and stronger. Some refined oil. This quantity we need 1.5 tablespoon.
Okay, so should I just,
Yeah.
I'll just bring it
Yeah.
and you tell me. So
That's
the oil
one, that's a half, and that's fine. Yes, that's 1.5 table. Now we have to make this dough, kneading the dough with warm water.
Okay, so before we get to the water, Baba, how do we know how much oil is enough?
Well, you will find these granules over there. The oil granules are mixed up.
Oh yeah,
and
they're
it's also
clumping up a little?
Yeah, clumping up. We need some warm water.
Okay.
Little warm water
The
to
warm
knead
water like
Yeah.
relaxes the gluten
Yeah.
or whatever, right?
And
So you tell me when. Baba.
yes, we'll know how to. Most of you know how to knead the dough.
Oh,
Let's put it this
dough.
way. Hold on. That's all for the timing. Let's first mix this thing. After we make this dough, we'll have to keep it for some time.
You let it
Yeah.
rest?
That rest for at least 40 minutes, 45 minutes.
Okay.
So, yeah, more water, please, if you don't mind.
Do you want me to do this? This looks
Yeah.
like work.
Okay, you
Oh,
can.
I was hoping you would say no.
No. Yeah, I will wash my hand and you do the rest.
Actually, it's a lot of fun.
And you want to do it here? Yes, that's good. Yeah, that's like a professional chef. They do it in the hotel kitchen like that in a boat.
Okay, so I've been kneading this dough, I think, 5-6 hours? That's what it feels like.
Yeah, it's done now.
But actually more like maybe a few minutes. And you said it's done?
Yeah, it's
How do we know it's done?
Yeah, you could see the texture of it. See the smooth texture. You're not getting cracks over here. You can see this. See this?
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
not sticking to your hand. So you can keep it for resting. Before you keep it for resting,
Yeah.
you just pat a little oil in that, just like little oil, so that the dryness is restricted on it. You don't get this. Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine. Yes.
Alright. So we cover it.
That's for the
How
dough.
long?
Let it rest for at least 40 minutes, 45 minutes. And then we go for our fillings to make.
Hi, I'm Madhurima Chakravarti, and this is my father, Chef Satanshu. He is a 5-star chef who today is teaching me how to make Kathi rolls. And when I say teaching me, I mean I'm going to stand here and apparently he's going to do all the work. So,
No, you have to do it.
yeah, we'll see. So Frankie is this roll, this delicious roll that I ate when I lived in Bombay as a kid, and I could not remember. And I've asked my father to help me learn how to make that. We cannot say that we're making Frankies because that is trademarked.
Yes.
right? Copyrighted, we don't really know.
We don't want to get into legal hassle.
Yeah.
We're also making salmon tikka roll.
So here's some salmon that we're going to make, salmon tikka Kathi rolls, and also some paneer.
Yes.
Okay, we're starting with the beef.
Of marinating, and then we put it on the fire to cook.
Okay.
So as soon as it gets cooked, we'll go for the assembling. In between, we will marinate the salmon and paneer, and then we go out and cook them on the char grill.
I don't know if you can see, but my father has mad knife skills. Like, for instance, here's some garlic that he made, chopped earlier, and it like barely resembles garlic anymore. And here's some ginger, and he hand chopped these. And
Onions we finely chopped.
the onions, look at these onions. These are hand chopped onions. It's incredible. I'm always in awe.
So we'll have a half a onion this size. This how much big?
It's a pretty big
Yeah,
onion.
the half.
So a half is what you chopped here?
Yeah.
Can I add it in there?
Yeah, it's finely chopped onion.
You can see it's finely chopped. Hey Baba, are you impressed with all my bowls? Do you see how they're all the same
of
set?
bowls,
Yeah,
yes.
that's right. I thought it was
That's
very
what. See,
professional.
this one. According to the, ingredients, you have all the sizes of bowls. Yeah, the tomatoes. This is again half of this tomato.
Okay.
It goes in.
Again, just look at that chopping. Oh my goodness. We don't need this. Do we need this much garlic?
No. Just 1 tablespoon out of each.
So about that much?
This much, yeah. That's little more. That's okay, fine. That's okay.
So how much ginger was this, Baba?
This is how much? 2 inches of ginger.
So about an inch is what we're putting in here?
Yeah, 1 inch. This chili is known as a Kashmiri chili, which is little less hot but gives color.
So that is because of your grandson.
Yes.
Yeah. My 4-year-old son does not eat
It's
a lot.
spice.
Yeah.
It's too hot. I can't have it. Okay. Some little turmeric and salt. Yeah, 1 teaspoon. Oh, 1.5 teaspoon is okay. I eat little less salt. Okay. Then it goes cumin powder, coriander powder, garam masala powder.
So this is the cumin powder.
You see? Let me smell it. Yeah, this is cumin powder. We add a garam masala of our homemade, which is very fragrant and aromatic. That is 3 basic ingredients of the green cardamom, cinnamon stick, and cloves. Now for the beef or mutton, sometimes people do add, I also add, is scraped nutmeg.
Nutmeg is actually my favorite spice.
Yes,
What is your favorite spice, Baba?
bay leaf.
Bay leaf.
Everything I feel like adding bay leaf. So this is little red chili, Thai chili, which is grown in your garden.
Yeah, I just call it like red dragon or
Whatever, so I'm not
dragon
adding
chili or red hot chili. But it's some red spicy chili.
This is the mint from your garden.
Yes.
Main ingredient which we have noticed 30 years back in Bombay Frankie's is that there's a tamarind water they cook in. So we put here some tamarind pulp while cooking, half a teaspoon of
And
salt.
again, we're not claiming that these are Frankie's.
Oh, that's all.
Okay.
So this is ready to cook in a pan. Whatever pan you want to cook it, you can cook it till tender.
Okay.
Put
I'm
some
gonna mix
refined
this.
oil, 2 tablespoons, 3 tablespoons. Put this bay leaves.
Okay. The smell is already amazing. What am I smelling? I guess I can.
Mint and nutmeg.
Oh yeah, the mint and nutmeg. So I'm going to lower the heat a little
Yeah.
to maybe like a medium flame. It seems to have been browned.
Hey, Mommy,
Yeah, Gautam.
can I finish the Elmo movie on my Kindle?
Yeah.
Okay.
What is in the Kindle?
Elmo!
Almost.
Okay, so cover this up, let it sit for 45 minutes. Oh, you see that black line? That's because every single one of our wooden spoons has sat and burned on an open pot. Okay, so the beef is simmering on the stove, And I think this is a good time, don't you, to work on our other fillings for
Yes,
kathi rolls?
we'll go for salmon tikka marination.
Okay, perfect.
So first start the marination for salmon tikka. Add with some Greek yogurt. We need 3 tablespoons. 2 we have already added, one more. Okay, and add chopped garlic, chopped ginger.
So this is the garlic from before. Again, admire the
half a
chopping
teaspoon.
action.
Yeah, half a teaspoon.
Like that?
That's all. Yeah, more than enough. Same quantity of ginger.
Okay.
Right. We need some turmeric powder, some salt, some white pepper powder. Yes, some salt.
Okay, so Baba, how come we're doing the marinade first and not chopping or cutting
So that you can taste the marination
Alright.
before putting the fish into that. You need to add a little bit of garam masala and yes, that's enough.
This is the very scientific lid pouring method of
Yes.
measuring your ingredients.
There's ajwain.
What is the ajwain, Baba?
You call it caraway seeds. It's good for stomach. Generally, fish eats water into the some germs or bacteria is there. It kills that. That is how it has come to our fish cooking, mostly the ajwaini things and all. But it's fragrant aroma, taste, flavor, which is similar to oregano.
Is it?
Yes, if you don't get ajwain anytime, you can use oregano into it. Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
You'll find a little bit of roasted thing. Okay, now I want you to add lemon juice in it. That's good.
How much oil?
But you can add. This is salmon, 2 tablespoons. 1, a little more. That's all. Because salmon is already an oily fish. Finally, what you need to add is some roasted gram flour. This is just
That's
for the
basin, right?
Basin. This is for the binding and holding your marination to the fish.
So what? How come we roasted the?
Because you don't get the raw flavor of basin.
Can you taste the marinade?
Yeah, try it if you need anything else before we put the fish.
I can definitely taste the lemon juice
Salt.
and the salt. Maybe a little bit more garam masala.
Okay. So now we cut the fish and put it into this.
Okay.
This is the fillet you got. You got to skin it. You have very sharp knife, and I enjoy really cutting here or doing yeah.
Well, I like to have my tools, whether or not I have the skills.
No, that is what shows that how passionate one is for the cooking.
So you've been cutting the salmon into pretty big pieces, and
Otherwise, it might fall on your grill.
yeah, through the skewers.
Yes.
So the skewers, we're using bamboo skewers, so we need to soak them. Here are our skewers, and I'm going to put them in this jar, like 15 minutes or so, and then I'll flip them, and that hopefully will keep them from burning. Alright, so the salmon is marinating. How long, Baba, for the salmon?
Half an hour minimum.
Half an hour minimum. Okay, so we're going to set this aside, and then we're going to marinate the paneer next.
So cut this paneer into small cubes.
Those are pretty big pieces.
After cooking we'll cut it from here half
Okay.
this way. So then it can be easy to roll in that.
Okay.
Now we make marination for the paneer,
Okay.
which will be a green marination. Start with yogurt, the Greek yogurt or strained yogurt, whatever you have.
What goes in a green chutney? What is in a green
It's
chutney?
in a coriander, it's a mint, it's a lemon juice, salt, and little bit of mango powders and things. Little bit of sugar. Okay, I am adding little bit of your chopped mint and coriander both put
Okay.
together. So here is the paneer. And yeah. All right.
Okay, now I'm going to stir it gently so I don't break too much of the paneer off.
You can do it with your hand even if you want at leisure time, and you can rub it very gently into the paneer so it goes inside.
How long does the marinade need to sit?
Minimum half an hour. The first stage of our preparation is over. Now we'll end up here, have a small break, then we go for the second phase, which is cooking of this, making parathas, and then the third is the assembling and serving, and the final is the eating.
Okay, my favorite part.
That I will do.
So we are back, and now
Back where we started.
back where we started. That's right. Now, so we're going to
Make the parathas, the bread.
The thing is that my mother is really the best person to make the parathas and rotis, but she refuses to be on camera. Remember, I was always pretty good at making maps of various countries, you know? Sometimes it would
This
look
is-
like Australia. What do you think?
This is the Earth,
This is a heart.
planet Earth.
Let's see. The
Okay.
pan is pretty hot. Now we're not going to actually cook these all the way, right?
No, we'll just cook it both sides halfway, and then we leave it. Then we finish it with egg and a little bit of oil, and then stuff it with the fillings, different fillings what we have.
The trick that I remember I
It's
learned was
every-
that it has to move. That's how you know.
Yes.
If it's still sticking to the pan,
It's
then
not
it's
cooked.
not cooked yet.
So now it's done. You can put the other side. Yes.
You want? How do we know when it's cooked?
Well, you'll find this is whitish part over there. This part is little raw. This part is okay, but see, these are all getting cooked now. Put some oil in it. Okay, so this is the egg.
How many
is-
eggs is that?
There's about 7 eggs.
Okay, so there were about 16 parathas.
Yeah, if it is less, then we can some more eggs.
Okay.
Generally, yeah. Okay. What you have to do once this egg is here, you have to just take this paratha, put it on top of this. Alright? So it gets coated with that. Paratha is big. This is what it is. Once it gets set, the egg, then you can put the stuffing into that, and then it all. It's once the fat goes into that, it becomes a paratha. Generally, in commercial aspects, in restaurants and shops and all, they put each egg in one paratha.
Oh, that sounds great.
They just break one egg into that and put that roti into that. And
Yeah, there you go. See, that one looks like there's quite a bit.
Yeah, that tastes better.
Kunal, not in the butt.
Why? It's so light. Why do that?
Where is
Not in the butt.
weapon?
Kunal.
Where is my brother? Where is my walkie-talkie? Okay, done.
Done.
So this is my weapon.
Roti done.
Okay. I don't think it will break. Let's see. Good luck.
Yeah. We greased the grill.
Yes.
This is heavy. And the plan is to grill the salmon on the skewers,
And the paneer.
and we're going to put this grill pan.
Okay. Okay. I'll just come and play with you. Just a minute. Let us bring this. I'll just come.
Dadu is Kunal's favorite.
I will.
My son loves his grandfather, and he's very upset with us
I'm
that
just-
we have taken him away this entire time for all the cooking.
Melted butter you can give.
I mean, so many foods just get better with melted butter. Like all the foods.
Yes. Butter and cheese.
Oh, and there's the fire.
We cut into bite pieces so
Bite
that
size.
it can be wrapped into the egg parathas, and then we finish with our kathi roll.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
great. So
this is the salmon, you do it, and this the paneer I cut it here.
And shouldn't we taste some of this salmon to make sure that it's going? Yeah. I can really taste that ajwain. It's a great addition. You know, I've never made salmon tikka with ajwain in it. So what's the
Yeah, now
plan?
we start wrapping and filling it now.
Okay.
Finishing. So this is with the egg and parathas. Okay. We put some of this paneer over here. This grilled paneer. Little bit of mint chutney. Alright. Some salads.
So
and
that's we sliced the
onions and peppers.
onions, red peppers, orange peppers earlier.
Yes. Okay. And
It looks beautiful.
little bit of more, some because the paneer sometimes gets dried. Okay, a little bit of chaat masala into that to give you the kick into the taste,
Yes, my mouth is
and some
watering. I'm about to spit on all this food.
cilantros on top, and then we wrap it. Okay.
Yeah, you know what I like? A roll that is so stuffed that it's hard to wrap. Don't you think?
Well, you can. And it's all yours.
All right, so let's see. Then we put it around some foil, both to keep it warm, right?
Yes.
And to make sure that it holds the shape.
Yes.
Can pour a little bit of tamarind sauce,
Some
maybe?
tamarind sauce.
Well, actually, that's tamarind chutney, right?
The tamarind chutney.
And
And then it goes over here. Then the next comes over here. This is the for salmon. We take the parathas with the egg. We put some salmon tikkas. If you want, you can break it a little bit to make it in bite size. And some grilled, nice one. We put some yogurt dressing.
And you know, raita, which is spiced yogurt you've made beforehand. It looks delicious. What all did you put in it?
It's a black salt, sugar, cilantro chopped, cumin roasted powder, and a little bit of chili powder.
Oh, that's all.
That's
I
all.
thought you said you were making a simple raita.
And you can have a little bit of this, little bit
No, the peppers and onions.
peppers and onions, nicely.
Do you think this
Good.
one needs some chaat masala too?
Yes, okay. And you can have a little bit of green chutney also. Alright, then you wrap it nicely, coolly, tightly over there. So this is how it goes here.
Excellent. And this is our salmon.
Okay.
So this is the
Final one.
Frankie. Oh,
Brank-
no, we can't call it Frankie. It's
It's
not
a-
a Frankie.
It's branky.
Brankie because it's a beef Frankie.
Yeah, it's mostly cooked with spices, tender. I hope you have tested it.
Only about 7 or 8 times.
All right, and then the main thing is what is the tamarind sauce,
Nice.
yeah. And of course some salads. Red onions goes very well with it. Little bit of peppers. If you have some green peppers, fine. And then you just wrap it the way you have wrapped the other rolls. And here you are.
See.
That's all.
Okay, so I think we got everything in there. And this one's the beef one, and that is done.
Our Kathi roll.
Our Kathi roll day is done.
Thank
so
you for watching.
next step is eating.
Yes.
Then I'll say whether or not I'm thankful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's eat.
All right. So
Kathi
let's
rolls.
eat. Ma, tomar konta chai? We have
That's all we
salmon,
have.
paneer, or beef.
Paneer.
All we have is so many.
I want the paneer.
Beef, please.
Okay, I'll hand you a beef one.
That's the beef.
Yeah, it's got beef and roti
And
and
this is the salmon.
peppers and everything.
Yeah.
I'll have the salmon one. If anyone wants
The
any
beef is
raita, tamarind sauce, mint sauce,
আমার
you
মনে
can
হয়
have
একটু
it.
রায়তা দিয়ে মনে হয় যে-
Very good. Well,
Okay, cheers.
Cheers.
cheers. Kathi rolls.
Cheers to
Oh,
Kathi
cheers.
roll.
Yeah, to cut
Cheers.
you.
Cheers.
Thanks for watching the video.
Thanks.
Kunal, can you say thanks for watching the video? Ma, can you say thanks for watching the video?
Thanks for watching the videos.
That's okay. You can have. And if you don't have Greek yogurt, you can have a normal yogurt, but you strain it.
Cut, cut. Sorry. That's funny. Oh, I have it stopped recording. Okay.
Ah, this is not cold anymore, thank goodness. Ah.